in 5, 4, 3, 2. We're back and better than ever. Got a knack
Oh yeah.
for making things better. Face facts. You ruined the set already.
Don't worry.
Fuck! Chris Hansen! So guys, welcome back to the channel. We are officially back once again. The last time we was here, we was on Zoom, and now a lot's changed.
A lot has changed. I have new glasses.
I've got new glasses too. What the fuck?
I know. I just really shouldn't have taken them off just for the start of the video. I couldn't see it all.
Couldn't see anything.
Nope.
Obviously, in the future, we're going to be expanding on this a bit more, hopefully.
Yeah, nice setup. Though,
I think for a first episode, it's a very nice setup.
Yeah.
Compared to, we didn't have a lot to work with the Zoom shit. I think now coming into doing it in person is definitely a lot.
Yeah, it's nice to actually have a mic for me to speak into instead of iPhone earphones.
But the last time we was here, I wrote it down.
And he had it Google Translate.
I had a Google Translate and wrote it out so I can say it properly. So it was 3 years ago, which is 1,105 days.
That's a lot of days.
And in minutes, it is 1,592,067 minutes. That was the last time we were officially on the channel.
Because what was the last video? Was it Backlash prediction?
No, the last one we did was...
Was it YouTube?
Looking back at 2020.
Oh.
That was the last one we officially did.
Right.
In that video, I'm going to put a clip in as well. You said, if we don't come back, we're dead.
If we don't come back again, just assume we're dead.
In your words. So we did die for 1,592,067 minutes.
But revived.
We're revived. So welcome back to the reunion
Of the reunion.
Yeah, because this is the fourth time we've officially come back to the channel?
I think. So we used to do, because they're not up on the channel anymore, we used to do like gaming skits and live action skits.
Yeah.
Maybe we can react to some of them at some point.
I don't think we could.
There's one or two that are okay.
We'll have to like put a compilation together where it's like stuff which is still funny. Yeah, so what we're going to be talking about today is... What the fuck?
Ghosts. Are they real?
Ghosts,
Yes.
are they real? So what we're going to be talking about today is the return. I mean, for me especially, for why we've come back, like, I think last time we had a really good run with it all.
I think it's an issue at the minute of, well, I say at the minute, back then, of consistency, because I've said it, not to dwell too much on COVID, because we've, I think, quite frankly, had a titful.
We've talked about COVID quite a bit on the channel as well.
But the one thing I will say is back then, at least for me, it always felt like everyone was trying to, at least people I know, were always trying to do something new to keep the mind occupied.
Yeah.
And I got quite a kind of a short attention span. Not a short attention span, but if I don't get into something, I won't go back to it.
Yeah.
Which is kind of one of my faults. But hopefully now there's more of a concrete way to go, hopefully.
Yeah.
But if we don't come back, we're dead. Again.
I can't wait for 3 years' time. It's like, guys, we're back again. Believe us this time.
But no, I think there's going to be some changes so far as we've got ideas this time. I think when we started it last time, especially because of being stuck in the house, it limited the creativity so far as, like, you know, we can go for a few of the ideas we got going forward potentially at some point.
Yeah.
Which sound way more fun than what we were doing.
Yeah, like I think we were very limited to what we could do originally. And I think that now that obviously, I'm not going to say COVID is over, because there is still
exists.
Still exists.
Yeah.
But I think now that it's kind of eased off more than what it used to be. Like we can get back to some sort of real fucking life. And like I said, especially just this in general, like I think this was kind of when we wanted to come back, this was kind of what we wanted to do the first time round. But then we were just kind of like waiting for it to ease off, and it's like, right, well, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. And I think now that we're like, okay, let's get back into it. I think it's it's something which I'm excited for. I've been looking forward to this, like, since we like said, oh, let's do it. I think it's something which I've been looking forward to doing a lot, especially because like there's so many, like you said, so many ideas which we can do now,
which we couldn't do before.
Yeah, and like obviously we can eventually bring more people in and do some more shit.
Yeah.
Like I said, some of the ideas, I'm not going to name any of them just in case it doesn't happen. This is like a one-off episode we do. Is like, right, if we don't come out, we're dead. But I definitely think that going forward now, I think there's more of a chance of us sticking around this time round as well, because we did. How many episodes did we do before?
I thought it was like 4.
I think we did like 4. Cause we did
Backlash predictions.
We did Backlash predictions, SummerSlam predictions.
We did SummerSlam predictions.
Yeah, we did SummerSlam predictions.
Shit, that's like, a huge gap between SummerSlam and Backlash.
Yeah, because our episodes were just like so far apart from each other. Like the first 2 were like very close together, and I was like, right, let's do. So then we did the reunion.
Yeah.
The first reunion anyway. Then we did the YouTube inspirations. Then we did Backlash. Then we did SummerSlam. And then we did Talking About 2020. Which was back in 2021. Which is... it doesn't...
Out, to be fair.
I think from the top... It's probably maybe what I've missed out. I don't think I have, though.
No, I don't. I think that's all of them, if I'm honest. No,
I mean, like, even then when it came to doing those episodes, I still really enjoyed them episodes. Like, I will constantly go back and watch those episodes. I don't know if it's just because of a lockdown thing, but even then, like, some of the videos which I did, like, one of my favorite videos I think I will constantly watch is probably the one I did with Jake. With the bomb video.
Bomb, yeah.
Yeah, I think that is one of my favorite videos I did for my channel anyway. And then obviously on yours, we did the whole, like, Gang Beast series.
A trilogy of Gang Beasts.
Which was fun. I was just like the random shit we were doing as well, like the GTA stuff. But I especially like around this time around, like I said, we've got so many ideas which we can expand on and we can get more people involved with it. As long as Jake doesn't come on, because if Jake comes on, it dies. It's his words, not mine. He literally said it. Because he did.
I didn't hear him say it.
He said that. It's like, anything I touch, I kill. Because originally me and Jake did the radio show, which after Jake joined, literally the first episode, I was like, oh, Jake, you're kind of my co-host now. And he went, yeah, I kind of am. No episode since. He said about his podcast, because if you don't know, Jacob and Pez have got a podcast.
Yeah, make sure check that out.
We'll give you a shout out for free, boys. The Drunkenly
give you the rub. Give you the rub, kid.
Give you the Biosum rub. The Drunkenly Sober podcast.
Probably link that in the description.
No, go fuck themselves. But like,
I tried.
As of the day we're filming this, because obviously the schedule for like uploading is gonna be a bit different compared to what we did last time. Like, we talked about it off camera, and we don't want to burn ourselves out with it. But anyway, that's not the point I was making. So as we're recording today, Jake and Ethan's podcast for episode 2 comes out. The Drunkenly Sober podcast, by the way.
Drunkenly Sober podcast.
What was it called?
Drunkenly Sober podcast.
Soberly Drunken podcast.
Soberly Drunk pod.
If you like Assassin's Creed tier list, this is the channel for you. No, I'm excited to see where they go with it, but we've gone so off topic.
Yeah, this is what I said this to people when they were like, "Oh, you're recording again." I was like, "Yeah, the first like 10 minutes will be, Key going, yeah, so
it's great to be back.
Great to be back, and then they're gonna waffle." But no, yeah, in regards to like things we've been up to then since, because it has been like 3 years.
It's been
if anyone
3
gives
years.
a shit, to be fair, no one cares.
I give a shit.
Skip like 10 minutes ahead.
Yeah, skip to like. Here's a timestamp there. See that? See that's an edit. See, I'm gonna fucking hate myself for this, but you see, this is the timestamp. Whoa. I'm literally gonna be editing this at some point. I'll be like, why the fuck did I do that?
Yeah.
But you know what? Content. I mean, for the last 3 years, it's been so weird. Like, I've got a bunch more fucking tatties now compared to.
Me too.
Fuck off.
They're just everywhere, that can't be seen.
He's got it on his ass. Yeah, but like, not a lot's really changed in the last like few years. Like I said, I've got some new tattoos.
No, we're quite boring.
We are quite boring. It's like I'm still with the same job. Like I know my content dipped like fuck, like after COVID, because I think the last video I did was when I got COVID, and that was like back in 2021 because I got COVID, and I was like, this is my experience, which again is a very weird video for me because it was a very serious one, which I kind of learned not to do serious videos, especially with you. Luckily, there's no fucking cups here today. Here, throwback, bam!
This video is going to be quite serious.
It was like 5 cups in the end.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with cups.
I'm just glad you haven't got any today. And here's my cups.
What you don't know? I brought a big one.
No! Well, like, my content dipped with after, like, the COVID shit.
Yeah, but it's the only thing really anyone could do for a while.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not saying I don't like doing shit, because, like, obviously I've been keeping up with the editing still, which is something which I wanted to keep doing anyway. I went back to uni. I know you went back to uni as well.
Yeah.
Did you go back to uni or did you start uni? Because I know you was in college. I don't know if you took time off though, or was it?
Yeah, I took time off.
Yeah.
Worked.
Yeah.
Back to uni.
Yeah.
And then I've been in the did 3 years, and then this year now
Doing the masters this year.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, Jack's an actor. Hire him.
I'm really desperate. I need the money.
I'm really fucking desperate.
I need the money.
I mean, to be fair though, like, you're almost close to monetizing your channel now, aren't you? Because of that Dutch video.
Yeah, no. So YouTube's thing at the minute now. I'm gonna go on a little rant about YouTube. So
Oh no.
I never really wanted to make money off of YouTube. It was always like a plus thing, especially because I went through a drought for ages where I didn't upload. Like I went a month or two, whereas now I'm pretty consistent. So the minute I got the raids with Kyle and Mr. Pez, got those. Me and you are doing A Way Out, which is the co-op game where
I fucking love those videos.
A Way Out's good.
What colour are my eyes? Hey, you can tell me now. What colour are my eyes?
Yeah, well, I want to escape, but now I don't, because I'm looking into your beautiful blue eyes.
I can't see, but I can't stop thinking what he said to me about my eyes.
They're blue eyes. They might be brown. I don't know.
What colour were his fucking eyes?
But yeah, no, there's in regards to the monetization thing, not to dwell on it too long. It's just like at the minute it's watch time. So there was a random Dutch video I put up Dutch hits his head on Red Dead, and it blew up quite a bit.
It's on like 50 odd things.
Yeah, but that's what it is. It's like short form content does so much better because of because like if you scroll, obviously this meme to death now. It's like you got like a clip from say, I don't know, a Sidemen video, and then it's like GTA gameplay or Subway Surfers. So that does really well. Like if
the short videos do quite well.
Short form content does well.
I said do.
They do.
No, they do well, and I've seen a lot of, because it's weird. Ever since I've mentioned the whole, we're getting back up on YouTube. That's all I get is like all these ads being like, turn all these long clips, like these 20-minute clips, into like fucking short clips for YouTube, like with the AI. Well, that's a fucking another topic as well. Maybe
the AI didn't like that.
Okay, I'm sorry. All right.
Wants an apology. We're going into this with less so of a plan this episode. This is just trying to get back on the horse, as
test our feet with it, like
test the waters.
Yeah, I think it's mainly because because we've been off of, especially with like a camera as well. Because this is obviously, I wouldn't say new to the channel, but like
when you think about it, when the last time, again, we're going all over the shop, but there will be a point to this, hopefully. I hope so. I'm trying to.
I hope so, because I'm literally.
The glass are coming on now. We're serious mode.
Oh shit!
So basically, What I was gonna say is insofar as camera stuff being on camera, I think the Christmas special is the last thing we've ever done on this channel.
Yeah.
No, I'm not counting the Zoom stuff. What I mean is in the same vicinity. Obviously, we fucking see each other most friggin' days. But what I mean is, like, the last thing we did was the Christmas special. It was like a live action thing. It's terrible. It is shit. It's very bad. It's bad.
It is bad.
It is.
I can't defend. Like,
no, we didn't do no scripts either.
No, that was the thing, especially with the old video as well. It's like, fuck it, what's funny? And then it was just like the most random shit possible.
No, but it's in regards to like those old videos. Maybe that's where we can go down the avenue right now. In regards to like the channels, like it's never been a big channel. Obviously, I think the max at the minute I think we're sitting at 108 subscribers. I think
it's like 103.
Yeah. So this channel's like, I will say one thing, and I think this is a good point to bring up. This channel's always had an identity crisis.
Yeah,
it really has.
I feel like
definitely
we don't know what to be sometimes. Like
No.
we want to talk about so much shit, but at the same time, it's like.
Even back when it started, wanted to be Sanity Not Included.
Yeah.
Great channel, but great. Well, it's gone now. All my shit
Yeah,
was
it's
gone.
gone, yeah.
But that's for me. At one point, we were like, "Oh my god, we can do that."
We
Did
wanted to
it,
do all
and
these
we didn't
gaming
have
skits.
the recording equipment, like no capture card. So
Yeah.
everything's done on a horrible Samsung tablet.
I remember that tablet. But the thing is now is like going like this day and age, it's like fucking on the PS you got the capture stuff.
But that's what I mean. So maybe we would have continued going down that avenue if we had had all the PS4 tech.
Yeah, I think if it kind of came, I wouldn't say still to this day, because I think obviously our content would have changed either way.
No, that definitely would have changed.
Yeah, I think that.
But it did though. That's what I mean, because we went from we're doing it at the same time. Actually, what did we start out as?
We started off with the Assassin's Bread video.
So yeah, we did start
Which is
out as a
fucking-
Sanity knockoff.
Yeah,
Then we transitioned slightly into a Smosh knockoff.
yeah, because we did start doing all the live action stuff, like the fake trailers,
And
where
the
we
Scottish
got
cousin.
fucking death threats for that Smurf video.
Yeah, me battering a Smurf with a hammer. We might react to that at some point.
It's deleted off the channel. I looked for it the other day. It's gone. Like it's
Wow.
completely gone.
God,
and I
that
was like,
hated by the millions.
but we got death threats, and this one I think was like what 13 years old.
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we getting death threats at 13 years old because of a video we made. Because that video blew up. I think before it got unlisted or deleted or whatever, I think it was on like 20,000 views.
It might have been deleted because I was browsing the channel yesterday,
Yeah.
and I was looking. There's a few videos that have gone, so I'm not sure what's happened there. If there's been a purge,
I mean,
'cause, yeah,
the channel has changed like so much over the last. When did we start?
2013.
You were very quick with that. When did we start? 2013.
Yeah,
It's like you added. It's just up there. But like, the content has changed like so much over the last few years. Like obviously now I can actually say fuck instead of truck.
Who the truck is Ezio?
we have to react to all videos. Like
It's-
obviously, do like a compilation of the best
Yeah.
of. I say best of because some of it is it's not funny. It isn't funny.
No, it's what is funny to like a 13-year-old at the time.
Yeah, it's just not. I don't even really think it was funny then.
No, I
If I'm
think
honest.
it was literally
Some
like-
of the shit is still funny though. My Spider-Man song is pretty funny. I like my Spider-Man song.
Which one's a Spider-Man song?
It goes like, everybody knows that I am the man. I'm a Spider-Man. Whipping around the room.
Oh, the room.
It's so good. It's a classic.
I remember that.
It's an absolute classic.
But the content has changed like so much over. I think especially like coming back as well. The first time round.
Yeah, but YouTube has changed even in like 3 years.
Yeah.
Like we said, it's short form content now. It's like I hate using the word content again into that habit. Videos, because I know it is content, but they're videos at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But the short form videos now are the way to go. Unfortunately.
Yeah, because like it doesn't have with like stuff like TikTok. Like I
make me sound so old.
I love TikTok. Like the amount of shit I
never
find
mind,
on
I'm
my
the old
TikTok.
one, then.
I love TikTok. The amount of stuff I find on it is good. Like my mum keeps going on to me. It's like you should like do all this shit on TikTok. Like look at all these fucking people. It's like yeah, but like you gotta. The thing is, you gotta be conscious with TikTok, and like you've got to find the right audience for it.
Yeah, but it's always
It's the same with anything. Really.
yeah,
It's the
but
same with YouTube.
but that element of, I think, like videos and stuff has always been the same, because I remember like back in the day you used to do like the challenges, like the flower challenge.
I did 2 challenges. I did the flower challenge and the salt challenge, which is literally a teaspoon of salt. I was like, that's a good idea. So I did 2 of them, but it's like you said, YouTube has changed so much over like the last few years alone.
Yeah, because like I'm still basically doing the same thing I did on my channel when I started.
Yeah.
Except the production's a tiny bit better. Because like, well, I started doing videos with a little Samsung tablet sat between the two.
Wasn't like 2 DVD like.
No, well, it was that, and I changed it then. No, in the beginning it was 3 WWE figure rings.
Oh,
so I had
yeah,
one
yeah.
sat there and 2 on the side to hold the tablet in place. And yeah, they're rough. I'd say like anything I record after when I use the PS4 like built-in capture card is better. But I'd say like lockdown onwards is like probably the best stuff that's been on there.
Yeah, but I again, going back to COVID, I think that it's a lot of time to be like, okay, well, I can try some more stuff out, like try doing editing stuff. Because I know originally, like with the older videos, it was just like one constant thing with them.
Yeah,
Whereas,
and the only way to edit it is like press pause on the recording.
Yeah, press
So
pause.
we're
It's
really
like
quiet.
yeah, and now it's like a case of because what do you use? Do you use the capture stuff on the PS
the
or
PS
is it...
capture stuff? Yeah.
Because I didn't know if you use that or the iMovie on your phone.
No, so what I do is still use Share Factory.
That's
It's
it. That's
pretty
what it's called.
reliable for what I'm doing. Although I've started being able now to download stuff off a memory stick from a laptop,
And then...
put it in the PS, because Kyle wanted to do. I don't know if you've seen the joke. It's in Family Guy where they do like that really, really obnoxiously long cutaway to that Conway Twitty singing a country song. I'll have to show you after this, but I had to do it because he asked. He said, "Oh, is there any way you could put the Conway Twitty joke in?" And I did it. And there's like just a random ass 15-second clip that takes up the video. But yeah, that's my stance anyway. On like in a roundabout way, it does all link up. It's all about YouTube, and I just prefer like the big grandiose content, something to look forward to.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I want to get out of this run as well. Like, first, I just want to have fun with it. Like, that's the main thing.
Yeah, but that's why I don't. We are waffling, but it's riffing as well.
Yeah, but
so we could strike gold with something.
But then again, I think even then, it's just like a lot of podcasts seemed forced, whereas like I don't know, with us especially, just like rattling on about random shit. It's a fluent conversation that we would actually have outside of the podcast.
Yeah.
But now we're just sharing it with the world instead.
Yeah, which is a deadly game. The one thing I will say, and this goes, us included, like everyone's got a podcast.
Yeah, because I know Pez and Jake got that podcast now. So.
Yeah.
If you don't know, it's called the Drunkenly podcast. But
yeah,
I mean, I think a podcast as well. It's just so nice to just sit down and fucking talk shit. Like
I like sitting down. I'm a big fan. I'm a very big fan.
I like sitting down. What? This is the most fucking randomest shit we've done. It's like I like sitting down.
Very big fan.
Anyway, here's Assassin's Creed. That's so much of this game.
I was actually gonna say what. I'll do this now because we brought it up so many times. What is your favorite Assassin's Creed game? Genuinely, just out of curiosity, we've joked about it enough.
Probably 2.
That's a good choice, to be fair. I'd say Revelations for me, personally. Yeah.
I'm gonna do a shot of amaretto.
I disagree. We love you both, to be fair.
We do.
I'm just yanking your chain.
Yes,
yeah.
Chris.
Wow, this belt has
Where
just
did
appeared.
this belt come from?
This belt has just appeared. So that must mean it's time to maybe do a little recap in regards to what's happened over like 3 years in wrestling. Reigns is still champ. So Reigns was champ longer than the podcast lasted the first time. Almost. Well, yeah.
Oh, is he though?
No?
because we did the SummerSlam predictions
Before he came back.
and he won the belt at SummerSlam.
Yeah, but he still outlasted the podcast. We didn't even get a year. He's been champ for like 3.
Yeah, but he hasn't been.
He hasn't beaten us.
We were consistent with it. I like Ranger. I like it. I
Yeah.
like this run.
But a lot of, like, you know, obviously everything went down. There's obviously big stories coming out, you know, with the stuff with Vince. Yeah, we won't go into detail because it's not.
There's a lot of like, there was a video we did, and I was like doing the Vince impression. I was like,
that's aged.
what should I do about that video? Should I keep it there after anything came up?
Yeah, I think it's got historical content. This is well before. Because we do predictions for Mania then, can we?
Yeah. I want to do it, and I don't know if it's a good idea. I want to do Mania reactions.
We can cut them.
Yeah, but obviously, like, the first things first is this fucker, because we just saw then. If you didn't know, the camera cuts after like half hour, so that's gonna be one issue.
Yeah, but I'm sure if we get a setup in a living room set.
Well, I know we're over for Jake's on the Saturday.
Yeah, that's the plan.
So we can, because it'd be nice to have a bit of everyone. Because I know we got the idea as well for a movie marathon with we're going to be including some alcoholic beverages.
Right, that's gonna be fun.
We're not going to say what movie's the first one because it is going to be a good one.
It's gonna be crazy.
It's going to be very crazy.
It's gonna be a crazy night.
And yeah, like I think that's a nice way to tie back into all of it, because we started talking about the future content. Like, there is so much shit, like, especially like I've been inspired by to be like, oh, I really want to do this. I really want to do this. And I wrote some of the ideas down. I think some of them as well, it's not even like a one-off. We can do them like make series out of them and shit.
Yeah.
Like the whole fucking no spoilers. The whole but there's so much shit which we can do more of, which I think we very, like I said, going back to it, we very restricted to what we could do with the COVID times and the Zoom stuff. Because it was like, okay, we can do like gaming videos and shit, but it's like, well, we both do that on our channels anyway occasionally. And then like we can't do anything next week or anything. So like we can either do gaming shit or we can do a podcast.
Yeah.
Like I said, I love the idea of the podcast that we started up. To the fact that we even brought it back again.
Again, yeah.
But give it 3 years and we'll bring it back again.
Again.
Which I hope, like, I really hope this run we've got now works out a lot smoother. Because I think last time especially, I think we did get a bit burnt out from doing so much content at once.
There's just a lot, like I said, there's just a lot. Everyone wanted to do something. Because everyone couldn't, everyone wanted to.
Yeah.
Which is the opposite now. It's like, you don't know, it's that expression of like, it's cliche, but you don't know what you got until it's gone. And then, obviously it leads then to, you know, you're stewing then going, oh, I wish I could go out and do this. It's like, I remember when we, I think just before everything went, you know, tits up in regards to everyone being locked in, we used to do wrestling out in the backyard. And I think I did the final, like, matches out there with...
It was before...
this was like
COVID.
Before COVID. And I did them with Mr. Kyle and Mr. Jake. And we did them. And it was like... Obviously, we hadn't been doing it at that point anyway.
No.
But it was like one of those things where I used to just sit up in the room and just... I just want to do anything. Anything would be better than nothing at this point.
I think, like... It is a bit weird, because like there's some parts of COVID which I miss a lot. Like, I think one of the main factors was shit like this, the podcast, and just because like obviously I know you still be making content on your side, but like I said, with my channel, just kind of dipped off completely. Which I don't think it would, like, I do miss it, but then it's like, well, if I go back, well, what do I do now?
Yeah, but you don't want to force it as well, which is why I think this took a lot longer than anticipated.
Yeah, because we didn't want to just come back and be like, oh yeah, we'll come back, we'll try and get a few episodes out, like, because we talked about loads, like, building up to this, like, oh, should we do it? Should we do it? Should we do it? And it's like, well, I want to fucking do it. Do you want to do it? It's like, yeah, fuck yeah, I want to do it. But there's so much stuff, like I said, we can explore more on now. And I think this was the right time to come back anyway.
Yeah, no one's getting any younger as well, so...
No, because my goal for this channel is I want it to be bigger. If it doesn't, it's not going to kill me. Like, at the minute, it's just want to have fun.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I always try, at least even with just, the solo channel. I always try, because at one point, like I said earlier, I think I said about it, I just took a break. I don't think I'd ever want YouTube to be my job, because
it's a lot of work to do. And to be fair, you can see all the YouTubers which quit this year alone.
Yeah, so
like there's
Matt Pat. Yeah.
There's loads. I can't name them all from the top of my head. Like, obviously PewDiePie took a break.
Well, he said he's retired technically. He said he's been retired for years, realistically, and when you think about it, he kind of has.
I mean, like, YouTube is such a hard thing to, like, wrap your head around as well. Like, you got to be consistent with it, and it does burn a lot of people out. So, like, especially for us, I think, like I said, it burned us out the first time we came back with it.
Yeah, but like I said, on top of that, we're doing solo stuff.
Yeah, like, there was so much content we was doing at the time, like, especially during COVID. There was so much shit we was doing, and then it was like, right, now we've got to do another one. That's what it felt for me anyway. It was like, I was still enjoying them, but then after we finished filming, I was like, oh, well, now I've got to edit this, and I've got to do this and this and this, and I was like, although there was nothing to do, it was like, right, this feels like it's a chore at this point.
Yeah.
And that's why I never wanted this channel, my channel, or whatever to be a chore. But yeah, like, at the end of the day, I think it's kind of the right time, because now I'm kind of in the loop with editing. There's more shit we can do with the editing. And just in general, just with this shit altogether. Because I think it's probably the best time for us to come back. Because we've had so many ideas which we've been, like, sitting on for so long as well. I just think it's probably the best time for us to come back and give it a shot.
Yeah.
And if we don't come back after this, then we are officially dead.
We're officially dead, and we will change the channel to something.
We will call it Wrestling with Biosum, and then never upload anything to do with wrestling ever again.
Yeah, to be fair.
Yeah, I think that there's so much shit on the horizon for us. It's just waiting to see.
Well, I've got to promote the podcast.
This podcast.
No, this podcast.
Oh, this podcast.
This is at the minute, yeah. I haven't got much on. Things are quite dry.
What a boring life we have.
I know.
You have got,
say that.
You have got something on.
What?
The egg.
Oh yeah, the Call of Duty Shadows of Evil egg will be completed once again.
We will. The thing is, we've already done it once.
Yeah,
It's
I
like-
wanna do a live stream or something like that. But like in regards to my professional stuff at the moment, at the minute, not a lot. Like, I'm hoping to try and get, hopefully there'll be some short films on the horizon potentially. Don't know, never know. Hopefully, yeah. I think that's basically about it. My schedule's pretty open, I think, if I'm honest.
So you've heard it there, everyone. If you need, get Jack.
My rates are £586 a minute.
A second.
Yeah, what he said.
This is costing me a fortune just to get him. Yeah,
I'm a very wanted man for the market, if I'm honest.
I had to pay him to go to his house.
Yeah, that's what we're doing it in this wall as well. It's got holes in it. The air holes, so we can breathe.
I think eventually we could have like a flag or some shit with the logo on, like dripping
Yeah,
down. That'd be
nice.
Fucking sick.
That'd be nice. We look like we're gonna be fucking doing conspiracies, man.
So-
Yeah, that's all gonna be fun. That's
Anyway, guys, I think that's roughly it.
yeah. I think we've covered bases. Like I said, this was kind of
There was no plan.
Yeah,
going
there was
into it.
no plan. Yeah,
It was just like, okay, this is what we wanted it to be, and then it was like, well, fuck that, bam, in the fucking
which is
bin.
probably going to happen a lot more than I think.
Yeah.
We're
But I
anticipating.
think that's what I enjoy about the podcast, is literally just like, we'll talk about random shit.
Yeah,
But
I think riffing's a good idea, and especially because, like we said, this was just coming back, just updating everyone. If anyone gives a flying shit, where any of us have been. The 4 people who watched. I'm speaking to you, Jake.
And you,
Pez. And you, Kyle. And you, famous actor Jack Ryleman.
Jack Riley Jones. The egg Scotch looking.
So I think wrap it up there.
Yeah.
Before this exceeds time.
So to all the dogs and duggouts, and to all the, I haven't got a fucking thing for my channel. I was like, the Green Gang. That's so shit.
Fucking Green Gang.
I don't fucking know.
Alright, guys, peace out, Green Gang.
But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We're gonna be doing more shit, hopefully, and if not,
we're dead.
we're dead.
Thanks.
Next episode we're gonna be doing Assassin's Creed, by the way.
Yeah, ranking
every Assassin's Creed.
I'm done. I quit.
So anyway, guys, that's gonna be it from us. Thank you very much for tuning back into the channel. There's gonna be a lot of shit which are on the horizon for us. And yeah, that's all I can say really. So yeah, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, so that went really well.
It's over. The dream is dead.
Rest in peace, Biosum.